I think I'm ready. Take 4. Good day, everyone. Today I'll be talking about personal firearm safety according to my personal experiences. I'd like to review them with you. And before we do that, we'll have to have our personal protective devices, your earplugs, your safety glasses, and also in my case I need gloves because my hands are always sweaty and get sweat and it interferes with my handling of a firearm. So due to recent events in the news, I was prompted to share with you my personal firearm handling safety for over, I guess, 57 years. I was handling firearm since I was 13 years old. Okay, there's dark side of this. Okay, became dark for a while. Sorry about that. So, what you need to know about safety. Preventing accidents is what I'm trying to aim in here, or at least minimize or eliminate 1,200 accidents, some of them resulting in deaths. Not really acceptable for that matter. So before you even touch a firearm, I should say you have to have, in my own practice, you have to have a clear mind and a sound body to handle a firearm. That means that you're not blocked by medications or you're not using drugs or alcohol or illness that would prevent you to clearly exercise your gun safety. And then the other thing is that you should know the firearm, period. You don't touch it if you don't know it, period. And once you have sound knowledge of it, like where the barrel is, where the frame is, where the trigger is, where to put the bullets or magazines, now you have a working idea of what a firearm is. Never again treat the firearms seriously. Never toy with them at all. That is preventing accidents. Also, when you are picking up your firearm for the first time, treat the firearm as if it was loaded. So when you pick it up like this, always remember that even if it's unloaded, always treat that. Even if yesterday you were working on that, always treat that firearm as loaded. So if you notice, 3 things already have happened in here. I picked it up safely by the handle, and then the other thing is that look at my trigger finger. It is outside the trigger, and also the muzzle is away from harm. Always, never fail. And now you have to release the magazine like this, put it to one side, and in order to check if there is still a bullet loaded inside, you pull the slide like this and then check the chamber, see if there's something inside. If there is none, release it again, pull it back again, release it again, pull it back again 3 times. And when you're sure that there's no more bullet in there, you are now ready to work on your firearm safety. Now, in cases where there is a jam inside, pull it back and lock it. Lock it like this and check on it. Never work on it without locking in it. And if you think you cannot do it yourself, release the jam, or clear the jam I should say. Ask the help of an expert. Do not do it yourself. A word of caution about safety, lack safety. Never completely rely on them, because they sometimes fail and accidents happen that way. Folks, how about this? Checking it. What's wrong with that? It's not safe. Whether in your on a firing range or anywhere else, for that matter, on field, your action of doing this, and you accidentally fire it, bullet travels up. Where does it go? Down, and it can hit somebody on the other end. Because once you pull the trigger on a firearm, it works its way all the way down, and it will only stop if it hits something. And make sure that work or know from beyond your target what's around there before even considering firing it. Now, another thing is that on a firearm, make sure that your bullet and your firearm matches the caliber and the grains or the manufacturer's recommended bullet for that firearm. Because you never modify a firearm or never modify this unless it is intended for the firearm. If it is a firearm modification, never do that. Okay, once you have fired it and you have done all the safety requirements that I just told you, clean your firearm and then inspect. Inspect your firearm for cracks in the barrel and for springs that are worn out, rust or anything. Then oil it. It's best to oil it inside lightly after cleaning. And now that you have cleaned it, and now it's time for you to put the firearm in safekeeping. I recommend separating the magazine from the firearm and then putting it in a safety box, and then put it away where children or other unauthorized use of a firearm is beyond their reach. And from knowledge, the best way is the way wherein it's locked in a safe. Okay, I think that's about all I can impart to you. I hope you learned something from this. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.